Happy Monday, friends. I just got the shock of my life coming into the studio. I don't even mean coming into the studio, I mean I've been in the studio for the last half an hour and I've only just noticed... Hey, this isn't my cat. I don't own a cat. Does that mean this is going to be a successful Monday? I mean, it's tipping it out downstairs, so I probably came in to the back of the studio, may I say, I point out, to just get out of the rain, so, Anyway, should we get on with today? And that's enough of cats. We have spent today making this really strange looking object, which is the mould for Gru. About to start streaming and getting some more mould making done. I've got 3 moulds that I need to, or 4 if you count this, but 3 silicone moulds that I need to do, which is annoying because I don't think I've got enough silicone for all of that. And today I have the floofiest hair that has ever floofed. Oh my god, maybe that's why I'm surrounded by cats. I think I'm some sort of cat toy. Just wave me about it then. But no, so let's get a full proper week on record. Also, just as a quick bonus for people, here is, we have a Zenyatta painted. Probably going to put some weathering effects on him later, but he also needs his electronics in, and he's gotten a tiny bit dirty because he's hanging around in a workshop with me, and I'm not the most organised human being. So anyway, about to start streaming, got a good amount done today, and we're going to carry on. So see you tomorrow. You didn't think about this, did you? Here you go. And Tuesday, you might be able to tell by my badly scrawled name thing, I have been to university to help out. I met our first years! It's so weird not being like a first year. It's so weird, like the fact that as of next week, next Monday when we start, we're not going to be the littlest people there. That's crazy. But either way, I spent a little bit of time fiddling about with moulds this morning. Last night, I got so much work done. It was great. And, well, Sunday night as well. But now we are going to get back to working with Zenyatta. I have soldered up some more NeoPixels and we're going to glue that into him now and see if we can't get a nice light up effect for him. Hopefully the glue stick glue, the hot glue, will be a good enough diffuser for the NeoPixels. We might have to pare them down a bit because you'll see in a sec, they come through bright because they're super bright LEDs. However, we may have to end up casting something completely separately out of some clear resin, which, to be fair, I'm totally okay with because it's well within my wheelhouse. So let's get back and I'll see you on stream in a sec. Boop, boo doo, boop, 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 boo. Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. As seems to be a theme recently, it is suddenly the afternoon and I have got to apparently destroy things in the workshop. God damn it. Need to clean that up in a bit. But I'm doing the fiberglass work for the mother mould on my new Roadhog mould. And this table is very unstable, but I am tired today, so I think that's the reason why the day's kind of escaped me, because last night I didn't get much sleep because I'm currently listening to the finale of The Adventure Zone, and I would never have thought that I would find myself proper ugly crying, and like I had to get out of bed so I'd stop disturbing my partner at night. But there's something about some of it that just really hit me, and so whilst we're making this mould, you might notice that I'm crying. But that's because I'm listening to the finale and there's only a couple of episodes left and then that's it. That's really weird. I only started listening to it last week, maybe a week before, can't remember. But anyway, should we get this done? So I've just like literally just stopped the podcast and finished the podcast, and that I've just finished the Adventure Zone, the podcast, and it's literally 4 guys playing D&D, and the story they tell is just that is Griffin. It's just an amazing storyteller, and I haven't cried like that in a long time. And that's also one of the reasons why, like, I can't play horror games or scary games, because I get so invested in whatever media I'm being presented with, and so it was a really good ending. But you know, we've got things to do today. I've been sitting here for like the last 45 minutes because I was listening to the podcast. It got to a point where I just had to sit down and finish it. I've finished the new Roadhog mold, which is one of the nicest molds also Roadhog filter mold. This is one of the nicest molds I've ever made, and I've just got to get on with my day. I've got to get on with it. Yeah. That was really good. It was terrifying and elative and happy and everything, and oh my! And I think I need to make the largest crossbow in the world to celebrate it. I think that's gonna happen. But also, I need a break. So tonight I need to make Roadhog molds, Roadhog masks. I've made the molds. I need to tidy this. I need to tidy my studio, and I think I need a hug. Right, so it's Friday, and you know what? This is my wall of, shelves, but over here is the mold area. Basically all of the molds I've ever made, including ones which I should not still own because they're like 4 generations old. Now that I've got the new Roadhog mold, which is over there, which hopefully you'll have just seen footage of me using and successfully using. I am super happy. In fact, the first thing to come out of that mold, which was last night, I posted this morning. So there's been quite a quick turnaround on that. But what I'm doing right now is dragging a bunch of crap out from here, outside. So we're going to try and figure out what we are going to keep. And also, glue needs to be run a bit because I need to get a glue out. I'm going to try and use some of these other latex molds, and here are molds which are in the get dunked on pile. However, they're very hard to get dunked on because they're fiberglass and latex, so I'm not going to do that again because I'm actually worried about the patio and I would like my deposit back. But this is in an effort to try and got some tubs out because we need to tidy the workshop up, because making plaster molds is, I hate making plaster molds. It's messy, especially one that big. You know, that's the aftermath of the head after grooves come off. So today is one of those boring days. However, I do have a friend coming over to help me run Roadhog. So should get some of those out and actually catch up on my backlog. And then university starts to happen in a few days. So it's Saturday, another day went by as it's the night already. Today was a fun day. ended up going to the Freshers' Fair for Bournemouth University, the one next to my university, because Arts University Bournemouth is tiny, whereas Bournemouth University is actually quite large, and their Freshers' Fair was huge. There's so much stuff, and I think I might have got sunburnt standing in the queues, but I got a bunch of free stuff. It was cool. Got a voucher for a free piercing, so that was good. If you have a favourite place to shove metal through, let me know. I'm going to be going down there in a couple of weeks, probably have a piece of metal shoved through my head somewhere. As for actual productive yeah, okay, let's address the elephant in the room. I let my fiance cut my hair! We do this fairly often. I get my hair professionally cut like once a year to get it thinned out and blah blah blah. However, I have a bit of an undercut that my fiance trims in, and then I will just cut the dead ends off. But this time I was holding my hair around the back of my head, and I went to cut it off, and I couldn't quite get the little last end, so I held on to it and told my fiance just cut off the edge. And instead of just cutting off the little bit that I couldn't, they did another like fucking 4 inches. Now I have this kind of weird asymmetric bob. So we'll see what that looks like once I actually re-dye it, because I'm going to be re-dyeing it again tonight. However, what I also have here, which is something that, because today has been like a proper summer day, which is really annoying because I haven't been organised enough to get the group stuff ready to paint onto, paint the latex onto the like foam. I mean, other stuff, other useful things, like I've got like the Gru mould seems to be good. My little helper yesterday, we got a bunch of masks out, so I'll be able to ship a bunch of things out soon. But like, I need to sort things out. But but what I have is some gloves. I mentioned these before, so I've got these like stretchy gloves. However, turns out the stretchy gloves. Ooh, my help's arrived. Turns out my stretchy gloves. No!
I fixed your hair for you.
No, you didn't fix me. You did the exact opposite. You cut it all off! Anyway, but what I've actually got, because the stretchy gloves won't take the foam over them particularly well, so what I have, bought some gloves which have no stretch to them, but are just a decent size. So what I'm about to do now is get my idiot here to help glue a bunch of foam to me.
Cut your hair.
No, you're not cutting my hair! Please stop! Please stop! No.
Please be shorter.
No, it doesn't. Please stop. So I've got some, can you pick that up? The foam on the floor. A big sheet of foam. Fuck's sake. I've got it. Right. So we're going to be using this, which is a 1/2 inch foam, and we're going to be putting that down as a layer over the entire glove in the same way that we did for the body, so we can attach the rest of the foam. Then I'll probably use some of this 1/4 inch foam to go over the fingers and build that out. And then at some point we get to carve in details for the rest of it, and I hope we get a sunny day to paint in. So let's get on with it. Woo! It's nice and late on the Sunday. We're basically done for the day. Let's go spin round to get in the studio, and yeah. So we have had a productive weekend. Thanks to my little helper, we got all of these made. This was actually painted by a friend a little while ago, but that's going out to a customer. Zenyatta's all glowing, almost ready to go out to the guy that's bought them. Yep, Zenyatta got bought. Yeah, already. So I'm only going to do one of these heads which have the computer controlled lighting in them, but I will do more which just have like just on and off blue LEDs in them, because well, I really like this and can't wait to send more of them out, because I just really like having my work out there. It's really nice, especially, you know, I mean, getting paid to do it is also a bonus. But so today, I don't know why, I slept 9 hours last night. Oh, I'm just still tired. But yesterday, my student loan came through. Yes! And I ended up putting more than I ought to of it into a graphics card and some RAM. So my computer will be fully upgraded. It's got the best CPU that can go in its socket now, and I'm about to put a good
graphics card in there, along with as much RAM as the motherboard and CPU can take. So yeah, I might even be able to start using After Effects. Because my machine at the moment isn't good enough to use After Effects at the moment, because you just can't scrub through the footage. You can only use like pre-done stuff. So there's an obligation. But you know what I actually got done today? Had a bit of a stream today and made some progress with Vectra's booties, putting some details on the lower half. Basically from there down, just needs a little bit of sanding on these edges, some filling, and then at some point, let's just actually. What? Oop, boop. A little bit of sanding on the edges, and then some more filler to go in there, and then at some point, we need to then go further up them and get the back of the calf done and some more of the details. And they've got this kind of weird springy bit that comes out the side. But we'll do all that later because that requires like actually patterning things out. But for the moment, thank you for joining me for another week as we try and get back into the swing of doing this. And you know what, with university starting, I actually want to get the bullet journal going again. So maybe tomorrow, being the first day of the new second year of university. I have a second year now. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye!